Action, try to get him on the edges, make it happen.
Straight ahead, it is Neal, and he is in. Touchdown.
The handoff to Neal, he'll get into the end zone. Jason Bean in the gun, and Neal's going to get an opportunity here, and he breaks it free to midfield. It's a foot race. 40, 30, 20, and
first and goal. Well, there's the touchdown. Devin Neal doing the honors. Run it again. Let's move outside. Neal on the move. Neal ready to deal and pushed out of bounds. Neal, touchdown Jayhawks. He's in.
On second and goal, Neal towards the goal line for the Kansas touchdown. 7 of 8 on third down. The screen pass. Wide open is Neal. First down Kansas. Neal towards the pylon. Pressure. Off the edge they come. Neal runs right past it. Big gainer for KU. Devin Neal into plus territory. And there he goes. In motion. Handoff. Neal. On second down. Neal straight ahead. End zone touchdown.
First and goal. Neal into the end zone. It was direct snap to Devin Neal. He bobbled it and found his way in anyway. Devin Neal twisting, turning into the end zone.
It's hard to see who's who. Handoff left side, big hole. Touchdown, Kansas.
Daniels throws back across. That's Neal with the catch. And Neal scampers inside the 30, still on his feet. And Neal's 5. And Neal leaps.
Neal gets the ball, big hole, left side. Devin Neal cuts it inside. Nice move to the 40, to the 35. Still on his feet, inside the 20.
And it's Neal straight ahead, and he's in. Touchdown, Kansas. Neal leaps, and he's in. Neal breaks a tackle. Back on his feet. Back in the end zone.
Daniels quick to let it fly to Devin Neal.
Back in the pistol. The give is to Neal up the gut, and Kansas has its first touchdown of the game.
Now they need to score points and catch up to the Red Raiders. Back to Devin Neal, who has become more productive as this game goes on. Devin Neal, the mayor of Lawrence.
It's into the third down.
Speed option.
Yep. And he'll pitch it out to Neal. Neal down the sideline. Neal put harder at this moment. Quick pitch to Neal. Look out. Devin Neal touchdown.
Second and 10. Direct snap for Devin Neal. Gets through that hole. Makes another cut. And he is in there. First red zone opportunity for Kansas. Neal shakes one. And there it goes. Touchdown, Kansas.
this in Tennessee Tech here in Lawrence. Oh, look at this run from Devin Neal. There goes Devin Neal. Touchdown, Kansas.
Second and 7. Handoff is to Neal. Trying to find the corner. Touchdown, Kansas.
That happened to Ohio State a number of times today. Nice. Neal, touchdown, Jayhawks.
In the backfield for the Jayhawks. Neal, left side, edge, touchdown. Neal, up the middle and in this time for a touchdown for the Jayhawks.
One of Arizona State. Neal to the house. Touchdown, Kansas.
Neal again stays on his feet. Touchdown, Kansas.
Two backs now, Lachlan and Neal.
And here goes Neal. It's all about Neal. Touchdown, Kansas.
There he goes again, number 4.
Another spin.
Which is told we're 23-0
Yes.
when you've done games.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we're hopeful. Here we go right here.
Devin Neal taking it close to the house.
We do agree on some things.
Yes, we do.
We do, but as we watch number 4, we agree he's good.
How good is Devin Neal?
Out of the pistol. Neal right up the gut. The push towards the goal line, and he's in.
Flushed a little bit toward the sideline. It's close.
week against Illinois, so potentially saving him. Neal with a nice cut. Here goes Devin Neal. The first time, stays on his feet, and he is gone to open the 2023 season.
With over 140 yards on the ground, and then some. A lot more. Devin Neal. Wow. Blinding speed. Touchdown. That's simply the best player on the field, hands down.
This guy's pretty good too. Devin Neal, first play, third quarter, finally tracked down.
A minute to go, 2 timeouts for Oklahoma. Kansas with Neal. Touchdown. Boy, are they ever. Neal, a walk-in. His Kansas career now. Neal is back there himself, and he's going to go down the sideline. Another big play. Out of the backfield, it's Neal. Catch and run for Devin Neal. Oh boy, there he goes. The local kid from Lawrence scores first.
Got home.
One more time. Neal rams in, touchdown. 3rd and goal. Neal is in, touchdown. So here is Neal doubling back. Devin Neal, first down and more. Grimm got in the way.
And it's Neal. Neal, touchdown.
Faced off a lot over the years, and here is Neal. First carry of the game is the record setter. Field goal department. Devin Neal wants the end zone. Devin Neal, did he get there? He did. Now he's going to run the option, and he's going to give it up to Neal, who gets a block from Casey and cuts it in for the Jayhawks touchdown. 11th play of the drive. Back to the ground and back into the end zone where he belongs.
Option left side. Neal gets it back and then some. Look at him go. Devin Neal, touchdown. Jerome Daniels. And of course they give it to their key man in the backfield, Devin Neal. He needed one. Neal. Stretch play, got it. First down, touchdown, but there's a marker down. They pitch it to the short side. Look at the patience and now the explosion. One man to beat. Neal with a cut. Hands in motion, 11th play of the drive. And it will be Neal. Stutter step from Neal, slips a tackle down the sideline. Touchdown, Kansas. And Wildcat snap, option pitch. Neal with running room to the corner. Got it. Touchdown, Kansas.
Neal. No doubt.
They will go right up the gut with it, practically untouched. First and goal. They hand it off, and for the second time in this opening half. Option pitch. Neal has another score. Wildcat. He's going to keep it. Probe. Look and get into the end zone. Touchdown.
Here in Kansas City after